Chicken Celestial time. We're going to talk about abundance, and then at the end we're going to do a Kundalini mantra meditation thing for prosperity. It's going to be awesome. All right, so let's see. So let's get everybody good and centered and in tune with ourselves and with the universe. So place your feet flat on the floor. Place your palms facing up, gently in your lap. Roll your shoulders back. Let me do it again. Imagine that you are a puppet and somebody is just like pulling your back up as straight as possible with strings. Close your eyes. Relax your forehead. And breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And just allowing ourselves to feel comfortable where we are right now. Tuning in to our bodies, to our minds, to our own vibration. Realizing that wherever we are is exactly where we're supposed to be. And when we can tune in and tap into that we are perfect, and right now everything is falling into place, that the universe opens up divine guidance and doors for us to walk into. So breathing in through your nose one more time, feeling okay, feeling perfection, and releasing out through your mouth anything that doesn't serve you. 2 more times, breathing in all of the goodness and perfection that is you already are, and breathing out everything that doesn't serve you. Breathing in all the goodness, and breathing out everything that doesn't serve you. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. And a new person appears. Everybody, go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm going to turn off the music. See, we meditated and manifested another person. So, thank you all for coming. I'm so excited to have you here. We are live on the Facebook, so we might have more people joining us from who knows where. So that's really fun and exciting. So, I feel like I'm competing a little bit right now, because I'll wait until that's done. Who got the coffee? Oh my god, it's so much better. We smelled the balance tea before here. Does it taste amazing?
Yes, I think you got, or someone, he said someone else got it too. It's like the yellow, yes, it is.
Speaking of immunity,
Thank you very much.
Well, ginger and lemon.
Yeah. And you can try it if you want. Everybody, this is my spiritual mama.
My baby.
So, hi. You can join us if you want. So today we are talking about abundance. Not riches, not wealth, but abundance. And what does abundance really mean? And how do we tap into it and open up our doors, open up our lives, open up ourselves to really being able to receive all that we want in our lives? Because that's how I really think of abundance, right? Abundance is not just about, we talk about getting rich, we talk about getting money, and we talk about acquiring more and more, but most often that's not really what we're looking for, or just what we're looking for. What we're looking for is what? Somebody go.
Happiness.
Happiness, peace, love, what else? Fulfillment. What would you say? Joy. Yes. And oftentimes, money can be a part of all of those things, right? And in order to buy these lovely juices and teas and this delicious avocado, spicy tuna, whatever wrap thing that Elizabeth has going on, which is delicious, right? We need money, right? It's just a natural part of life. So Wayne Dyer says abundance is not something that we acquire, but it's something we tune into. Abundance is not something we acquire, it's something we tune into. So what he's saying is that there is a abundance. There is this energy of abundance that is flowing through our life, that is all around us, that all we have to do is tune into it. It's not something that we get by doing. It's something that we get by being in a place of receiving, by tuning. It's like we're little radio frequencies. Right? And it's a frequency out there, but we just have to tune into it. And the more we tune into it, the more it just flows into our lives. What we talk about in here all the time is that our thoughts create our realities. So when we're talking about money, a lot of times we talk a lot of thoughts about money, right? I mean, we talked about family a few weeks ago, right? We had a lot of thoughts about family and what it means to be related to certain people, right? Or be in relationship to certain people. So oftentimes we have a lot of thoughts about money or limiting belief systems about money. So what are some that you guys have or have heard that makes it difficult? You shouldn't ask for too much. Absolutely. What else? Be happy with what you got. Right? What else? Anybody ever hear money doesn't grow on trees?
It does.
Well, I think it does. Depends on what kind of trees you have. Right? What else? What are other limiting beliefs? What about the reality that women are still making 70% of what a man earns, right? So that we can only earn like so much, right? What are some belief systems that maybe you had growing up in your life with your parents and seeing how they spent money, how they saved money, how they earned money?
Just focusing on the lack. I mean, my parents basically did that.
There's not enough, you can't afford it, right? So what happens then as we become adults? That's the mentality we carry around money, right? It's the same thing, right? I think I've talked about in here how, I grew up and my parents did well, but my dad worked very, 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 very hard to make sure that we had everything that we need. I didn't want for anything, but he worked very, very hard to see to that. And so I grew up with this mentality that if I want something or if I want to have X lifestyle, that I have to work very, 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 very hard on the brink of killing myself in order to be able to afford the things that I want. And I thought that was normal, because that was my norm. So how we grow up and we see our parents in these circumstances is how we show up in the world with money. And then all of a sudden, we can get to a certain point where that mentality no longer serves us. right? We hear it all the time too, and this was something that I had before I left my day job, right? Well, at least there's like security in the day job, right? You have security, you have health insurance, you have, right? You have so many things going for you. Whereas who knows what you could also have if you step out, right? But that's the whole thing. So to really start tapping into the abundance, there's tuning into the abundance, as Wayne Dyer says, we have to really start talking about and owning our money story. And really understanding what it is about, where it comes from, and the circumstances in our lives that have challenged it and challenged us to change them. Because here's how I look at it, is however much money I have, or however much money I have flowing in and out of my life, is a reflection of my own inner state of joy, of my own inner state of security, of my own sense of self-worth. And once I start tapping in and tuning into that, I have the ability to also change my network, right? If you've ever done the Gabby Bernstein's May Cause Miracles program, for week 5 is raise your self-worth, raise your network, right? So, and it's true, as you start to really own your story and own who you are in that story, that you are a divine, beautiful goddess being who is here to serve, right? It's not about our ego, but you are here to serve others. And also in that, how you show up, you'll automatically. Yes? Adding, smiling, making friends. Oh, good. There are like 5 people. Nobody's on there right now. Whatever. Hi, Betty. Hi, replayers. So, we really have to own our money story. So, you know, when we do that, we have the ability to change it. And as we start to change it, opportunities start to just naturally present themselves. Or you naturally run into the right person. Or you naturally just fall into the right place of like a really nice group of women who just want to talk about love and abundance and miracles and support each other. Right? So when we start to tap in and tune in and listen to what it is that we need, we have the ability to start tapping in and tuning in to our abundance. And when you know that, you can know, right? We all know the universe has our back and is always supporting and guiding us no matter what. We all know and believe that to be true, right? So when we do that, when we know that to be true, we can allow ourselves to get into the flow of life and allow the abundance to just appear. The thing is like money. Money is a neutral resource, right? And we can put a lot of projections on it because of our money stories, and we could put a lot of limitations on it because of our money stories. We get really angry about it, right? Especially if we haven't had a lot. But when we focus on the not having a lot, we create more of not having a lot. And even if we do have some, we still feel like we don't have a lot. Right? And then when you become, right, so if you think of money as like a boyfriend or somebody that you would want to get romantically involved with, right? If you started saying, I need you, 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 would they really want to come to you? Would they really want to hang out? No. Right? It would be like, whoa, hold up, like I'm not really into all that. Right? So being able to be in a place where you're already feeling abundant, no matter how much you're making, no matter what you're doing, whether you know, I think you said you're a teacher, right? And there's people here in the mental health field. You have people doing all different types of things, right? Where, you know, there can be a lot of societal judgments around money and how much you earn, right? I'm a social worker by trade or whatever. That's what I do, whatever, right? And they're like, right? Oh, you go into people's homes and you take children away from them, like, you know, you're not supposed to earn a lot of money, right? but by allowing yourself to rework your own limiting belief system. So whatever it is, whether it's money doesn't grow on trees, and being able to have an answer for that that's in alignment with your abundance. Okay, so having an answer for your own reworking your own limiting belief systems that are in alignment with your abundance. You got it? So what would an example of one be? That, yeah, a limiting, like your own limiting belief and how you can rework it. Anybody? Money can't buy you love. Wait, say that again? I'm sorry. That's so true. It's truer love if you marry somebody that's poor or like, I mean, equal socioeconomic, right? That's a real, it's not, right. It absolutely can be about both. I remember when, for those of you interested, Josh and I think I've told you before, next Thursday at Green and Tonic in Westport, we're doing a workshop on how to manifest your soulmate. That's next Thursday. So, and it's free. You guys should come. And if you have your soulmate, you can just come and support us. Josh is my husband. He's also a therapist. And so anyway, so as a side, but I remember when I was manifesting my husband, I was working with a coach of mine, and she's like, well, what about money, and how much money should he have? And I felt at the time I felt really guilty talking about what it was that I wanted, or what it was that I thought, because of all of those things, right? What else? So how could you rework that limiting belief system? Yeah, don't worry, we're not in Greenwich on the water. Right? Yeah. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's Tati. Right. There was a while ago where I really, and I was thinking about it last week, and I probably should do it now that we're talking about this, where I wanted to write about why you want to pay your therapist a lot of money. Why you should want to pay your therapist a lot of money, right? not just because I'm one, but because, and it's not just about therapists, but it's about people in the helping professions, teachers, it's the same thing, right? Are we investing in our future or what? Are we investing in our life? Because let me tell you, every time I have made and I've made over the last year really big investments in my self-growth, I have gotten back so much more than I ever could have imagined because I took that initiative step of investing in myself. And it doesn't matter. And that's why like I charge, $20 or whatever. It's not necessarily about the money for me, but it's about the offering of like, I'm saying I'm valuable and I'm here and I'm present. I'm worth this. Oh, thank you. But it's not but it's about you. You are worth it. If I'm worth investing in myself, you are worth investing in yourself. And when I do that, I make a statement to the universe that says, thank you, more please. Thank you, I want more of that. I want some of that. I'm looking for that in my life. So, when you start to see money as energy, you have the ability to shift and I don't want to say control, it's not really the right word, but shift your own magnet, right? Because we're all magnets and we attract. You have the ability to shift your magnet to attract what it is that you want in your life. And that's the other thing about money is that it doesn't like being grasped onto, right? So, people, who are, for lack of a better word, like really cheap, right? And so now is my next step. I have 3 today. One is reworking your money story and limiting beliefs, but the next step is about being generous, right? And that's part of being abundant. Is if there is in religion, right? Catholic religion, you're supposed to tithe like 10%, right? Is that right? I'm Jewish, but you're actually supposed to do that too on every week. I don't know if it's 10%, but as much as you can. So that part of it is all about the more I give, the also I receive, right? And by investing in myself, so being generous, being grateful. I used to be, I don't want to say annoyed, but like at CVS or the grocery store, they're always asking for money, like $1. Do we donate $1 to St. Jude or whatever? I never ever paid. Ever. And it was, it's a learned behavior. Like every time I saw my mom do it, she's like, no, not today. And I would like move it on, right? It's not good or bad. It's just what it was. And then once I started doing this money mentality, every single time I ask, I always give $1. Sometimes I'll even, go for $3 to $5. Depending on what the cause is, and I'm really good at it. Every time I have a friend that has a cause, I'll donate $20, $50, whatever, depending on how much money I have, depending on how much it is. I always give 20% tip, unless they're really crappy. But it's about not being, because if you're holding on to it too tight, it's just like a boyfriend. If you're holding on to it too tight, what are they going to do? They're going to go. Right? Doesn't like it. So it's really, really important to allow the flow of money to just go in and come out. In and come out. What does that feel like for the rest of you? And that's also with our limiting beliefs, right? But my house is not that big, right? And then all of that, those things, right, make the flow of money harder to come in and out, right? Oh, hey Jen, how are you? Who else is there? I see 2 people on. Yeah. So what are you guys?
Everything you're saying is really I grew up in a house with 5 kids, probably a teacher's not a family. So literally I had to work through, still working on spending too much money. Something I really wanted, and then I feel sick right after I buy it. Like the wealth I can't really right to spend it quickly.
Yeah.
And it's definitely like really like growing up with very quickly.
Yeah, but how awesome is it that you're open and willing and ready to shift that?
And then I think when she says that,
Oh, you're so meant to be here tonight.
You don't even know.
You were so meant to be here.
You know, that whole concept of just because you have it, it doesn't mean you're taking from somebody else. Like, it's abundant, but it's this idea like, I feel proud of I have 2 houses and this one doesn't even have one. So you feel bad about that. But he was the one that had me kind of think another way about that.
Yeah, there is an abundance of abundance. It wouldn't be called abundance if there wasn't enough. Right? There is enough for everyone. The challenges are that people don't know it, they don't see it. And so, you know, and as who you are, as who I used to be also working with a very similar population, I believe that it's our awareness that there is another way to be able to share that with people who are open to it. Right? And because what happens? When somebody's focused on lack, they create more lack. And, you know, too, with what you're saying with, the, you know, spending money on yourself and feeling sick, it's also, you know, being able to forgive yourself and also, you know, forgive your parents for what they taught you, because that's just what they knew. That's what they knew. You know, that's how my dad knew how to make money. That's how my dad knew how to provide. You know, work really, 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 really hard. That's how he did it, and he did it, and I'm incredibly grateful, and I benefited a lot from that. But that's not necessarily how I want to live my life. So because of that, it's my responsibility now to be able to tap into something a little bit different. And I can't tell you how really taking care of yourself and your mind and your body and your spirit really opens yourself up to the abundance that's available to you. There's a couple times when I was working at my day job and while I was building my business, and I would take like a mental health day. I can say that now. I would just be overwhelmed because I was working like 12, 13, 14 hours a day, like I said, killing myself. And I would take a mental health day every now and then when I just felt like overwhelmed and I needed to sleep. And on those days that I would take a mental health day, I would literally get a call for 1 or 2 more clients. For no other reason, I believe, that I was just taking care of myself. Because they didn't, well, first of all, they didn't know what I was doing. They didn't know I was just hanging out at home. Right? But by taking care of myself and whatever it was that I needed, I opened the doorway to let more in. So when we're forcing ourselves to do things, what did you say, Kate? I think we all do. I mean, we as like a country are so overworked and underpaid, and although, I mean, have you seen like all those things recently over the last couple weeks about like Denmark or something? They have like, I don't know, like 6 weeks I think, 8 weeks, 3 months.
Yeah.
It's like they're like on vacation
Holiday.
all the time,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy what we expect of ourselves. But if we choose to believe in abundance, and we know that there is a stream of abundance that is flowing around us, that is around us all the time, that all we have to do is tune our little radio brains into it, we can have all of that. Why can't we? Right? So, you guys have any comments, questions, concerns? What are your thoughts? Or money blocks? Yeah.
I guess my block is the fear of losing. You know, one of my parents go through bankruptcy and foreclosure, and from making a big 6-figure income to asking her children for money. So and that's been my whole life. So that is the, like, you know, don't want to but when you pay your bills, just pay them with joy and happiness and be really, really grateful for what you were able to have for them. You know, that will sort of change that piece a little bit. You know, that gratitude is really good.
Thank you, because that was another thing I was going to bring up, but I almost forgot. So anytime you pay for things, whether it's the juice here, your bills, gas, anytime you pay for anything, in my head I just say, thank you so much, universe, for allowing me to purchase this drink, to buy this gas, to pay my mortgage. Thank you, thank you. Right? Is always saying, and anytime, you know, I donate money or whatever it is. I mean, that's why, for those of you in my Let's Be Love group, that's why I was doing the Love You Thursdays for a while, but I think it just got a little bit overwhelming for people. Eileen was really good about it. I know. Eileen was. I started.
Even when I was traveling abroad.
I know. Eileen Venmo'd me from abroad. She was really good about
I
it.
was like, I gotta do it.
It's Thursday.
But it's interesting.
It's so lovely to meet you. I hope you come back. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
I think I wanted to do that and give every Thursday because it subconsciously gave me some structure because it was at your point I'm total opposite. I'm totally not vigilant about my bills and I just let everything fly out and I feel very guilty about that because I know there is room and I work very hard and I do came from not making good for family, but everything I have now I have a good job, making good money, but everything over the bills is just not keeping track of it, it's just flying out. And I feel guilty of not honoring myself, not honoring anything because I'm not keeping track. Like if someone, like I could be charged bank fees, and I don't never know this. Like the bank fees are, and I have this fear that people are just taking money from me because 20% they probably are, the banks and not people, but institutions, and 80% is in online. Because that's the way my parents were. They didn't have any money, but when they came into money, like in inheritance, thank God, because we were able to live, they swapped it away. I mean, it would be gone, and there would be no respect for it.
So maybe you two can get together and give each other a little bit.
Also, the anxiety on the other side.
You guys will just like neutralize it.
Yeah. So it's amazing how on both ends of it, right? It creates anxiety. But however, you know, it's when you see money as like a boyfriend or like a, you know, it could be girlfriend, whatever. It's a friend, in general, significant lover. You know, you see it's really, it's an extension of yourself, and it's a way in which we get by in the world. We need money to get by in the world. And there is no reason why we should just get by when we can live abundantly if it's only by tuning in.
Hey!
So, having respect for your money, but also allowing, right? You have to have respect for your money, respect for yourself, feeling worthy of what's coming in. Because if you're not feeling worthy of what's coming in, it's just going to go right out.
But at least by giving each week, I felt like at least that was having some meaning to my life.
Yeah.
Not it's just flying out. It's like, no.
Well, I guess maybe I'll start it again. Well, I was thinking about doing once a month, but maybe I'll do it this Thursday. Maybe I may have a charity they want to donate to this Thursday. Let me know. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. 9/11 fun. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm up for that. All right, cool. So, anybody have any other questions about money, about abundance, about what you can do to all around you all the time. Anybody? Or any? You just got a raise? Right? I do. Did you know that? Is that why you said that? Oh. All right, awesome. So you guys ready for Kundalini? Yes. Meditation? All right. So, hold on 1 second. Make sure. But you're right. Look into the way. I'm actually not supposed to play these in we have to wait for so I got a good one. So this is actually the abundance book. The abundance book.
Great.
The abundance book. This was my first abundance Bible. And I will let everybody know that there is some Jesus, God stuff in it. I'm Jewish. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. But let's see, if you get the part that's really awesome about the abundance book is the 40-day prosperity plan. And in the 40-day prosperity plan, every day there is a new,
There's 10 days.
every day. So for 10 days, so it's a 10-day cycle. So for 10 days, there's a quote every single day that talks about abundance and what it means and what it is. And and then so you read it, you meditate on it, and then you journal about it every single day. So you do 4 rounds of 10 for 40 days. It's really awesome, and I can't even tell you the amount of clients I get, every time I do it, how money just feels like it falls from the sky, right? Sharon's done it.
It takes, sometimes you have to read it several times before it. I think it takes a little bit. You really have to read it and let it go.
So the first day, which is what I thought I might read to you, is God is lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality of it. Want to say it again? See, it's very dense language. God is lavish, unfailing abundance, the rich, omnipresent substance of the universe. This all-providing source of infinite prosperity is individualized as me, the reality. So, what does it really mean? What do you guys think it means? I'll say. What does it mean for you? And you're all God too. We are. And when we realize that, that's when we realize that we are God on this earth, and extensions of Him in our own unique way, then we have the ability, when we're tuned into that and we live from that place, everything just happens so magically. And we're all that. Just because your parents were X, Y, and Z doesn't mean anything. They were that way too. They were punching the crowd themselves. But it is your choice right here, right now, this room. Oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
That is energy, and we're all energy. So we just flow in that energy.
Yeah.
It's just really energy.
Where for them to go? Let's see, another one of my abundance Bibles, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I will warn you, this is a little godly, and this was written in like the early 1900s, so some of the language and references are older, but the content in it is fantastic. It's really good. It has in here a self-confidence formula, which you're supposed to read out loud every day. I try to do it every day. And it also gives you the tips and tools for how to create like an abundance plan, where you actually write out how much money you want to make, how you're going to do it, and you say it out loud once a day in the morning and once a day at night to really align your energy with however much money you want to create. And it should be something that is scary but reasonable. Right? Like to make like $5 trillion by tomorrow, probably not so reasonable. Next year, right? So, and by giving yourself a specific date, I think I've shared this story with you too, where when I did this, sort of like not like on purpose, but like it worked right away. When I was really sick, when I got really sick at Christmas time, and I knew that I was going to lose money because, right, if I don't work, I don't make money. You know, I have my day job at the time, so thank God for that. But I knew I was going to lose money in my private practice. And I just said, all right, universe, I know I'm working like crazy. I know that you got me sick so I could rest, because that was the only way we could get me time off. So I'll do this, and when I'm better, you gotta help me out. And as soon as I got better, my phone rang, and I also set the intention, because I knew I wanted to get out of my day job, so I set the intention that I was going to be making a certain amount. I had to start making like close to a certain amount of money a month. So I said, universe, like I know that I want to leave my day job, I know you're going to help me with that, I want to start making this amount of money, and if I can start making this amount of money, I know I can go. So I did that, and literally within the first week of the new year, I earned $10,000. Just by saying to the universe, I want to earn $10,000 a month in January. I'm going to be sick. I know I'm going to be sick, and I'm going to take my sick time. And it happened. And it happens whenever I rest. I'll get a new client. It's like the craziest thing. What? You too?
No, I said you're so cute.
So what we're going to do to align ourselves with abundance is we're going to do, so this meditation, the song is going to go hard, 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 get it hard, over and over again for 3 minutes, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to hold your hands out, and then you're going to go hard with the mound of your hands, hard, hard, oh, this part. left thumb over right thumb. Got it? Left thumb over right thumb. Or the right thumb under left thumb. Whichever. So left thumb under right. Hard, 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 hard. Got it? You got it?
Wait, the same version, right?
No, thank you.
Nope.
Like this.
Sorry, you don't mind. No, I don't mind. Thank you. Okay, I did that Laura. Okay, so
Left thumb under. You guys get it? Left thumb. You guys get it? You sure? So you get it? Higher, higher, higher. See the mound of your hand. Right? It's hard. It should be hard. So I want you to hit, not like hard, but I want you to get it, okay? So close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I'm gonna play the music. We're gonna do it for 3 to 11 minutes. You want the abundance to come in, all right? Ready? We're just gonna do this. Like this. You start the first one. You can just go like it's just like whatever. Like you don't have to like. Yeah. It's not like what was the other one? Breath of Fire. Yeah. You go ready. Are you guys ready? All right. You'll get it. Just relax. Close your eyes. And envision yourself tapping in and tuning in the abundance. you can be and tap into who you are with joy, with freedom, at any given moment, at any given time. And in that, the universe will reward you abundantly. Breathing in through your nose and cannonball breath out through your mouth. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Good. Who's ready to make some money? Or not even make, just receive. I am telling you, 40 days, whoa. Do this for 40 days. And watch, if you do, I want to do a group one at some point soon. But when we do this book and we do like these types of exercises together for 40 days, I think that would be really awesome. But I can't even imagine what you could create if you do this and this within 40 days. Well. So I want to thank you guys all so much for coming. Does anybody have any last questions, comments, concerns? Yeah. Oh. I'm like, yeah, what?
Soaking it all in.
All right, you soaking it all in? Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah. Everybody's good. Thank you guys so much for coming. I love having you here. Thank you, Green and Tonic. You guys are awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence. It's always lovely.
Have a great week. I'll see you guys next week.
No!
So where's this music?
So if you want the music, you can follow me on Spotify. And then I have a Chic and Celestial playlist that you can follow.
Okay, I think we
Does anyone want free rice pudding that I just dropped?